SEO, that is search engine optimization. Now, what is search engine optimization? Before, what we have done the past 2 weeks, we have designed our website. Okay, have designed your website, but you don't know how to promote your website. Then what is the use if you design a very beautiful website? See, now this is, let's search for something over here. Digital marketing training in Hyderabad. Now somebody is searching for digital marketing training in Hyderabad, but you're not appearing over here. Your website is not appearing on the search page. That is, maybe you're appearing on the 8th page, 9th page, and 10th page. What is the use if you're appearing on these pages and you're not appearing on the first page or the second page? People do not have the patience to even go into the second page and click for something. Hardly, they will only search on the first page itself. So our motto should be to rank on the first page of the SERP. What is SERP? Now Google is a search engine. So SERP in the sense, search engine result page. Somebody is searching for a particular query and Google is showing some result and this complete thing is known as a page. So SERP. SERP, we use this term a lot. So remember this thing, search engine result page. So search engine optimization is nothing but the process of ranking on search engine result page is only known as SEO. Now SEO is an organic process. SEO, organic process, whereas Google Ads is not an organic process because you spend money over there, and if you spend money, after you spend money, you'll be ranking on SERP. But SEO takes at least 6 months of time to rank on SERP. With the help of organic process, it takes at least 6 months of time. Now, for some websites, it might take 8 months of time also. It depends on particular niche and particular websites. But do not give fake promises to your clients that in 1 month only you'll be ranking on top of SERP. No, it does not happen like that. You spend money, you will come on top of SERP. But with an organic process, that is with the help of SEO, you cannot rank on SERP within 1 month because there are so many websites, very, very big websites, huge websites are there. See, all these websites, they are very old websites. Now yours is a new website. Suddenly you want to come and rank over here. It does not happen like that because 10-year-old website, 20-year-old websites also will be present and hardly and 100% for sure they'll be on first 2 pages only. So the competition is high. For organic method, for SEO, the competition is high, so it takes at least 6 to 8 months of time. Now, coming to search engines, we told search engine optimization. Then what is a search engine? Some of the search engines, anybody? Do you know? Some search engines like Google, Yahoo, Bing, Baidu. I think Baidu is used in China, I guess. And DuckDuckGo. All these are search engines, but 90% of the population uses Google only. So we will be doing SEO with the help of Google. Now coming to optimization. What is optimization? See, I have searched for something over here called digital marketing training in Hyderabad, and I'm getting some results in 0.87 seconds. Now let's go for some other query and let's see. Now I have searched for some other keyword, that is my query. Keyword in the sense query. Now I have searched for some other keyword and I'm getting the result in 0.75 seconds. Why I'm getting the result in 0.87 seconds here and why I'm getting the result in 0.75 seconds over here? That is only known as optimization. To understand what is optimization, we need to know how search engine works actually. How search engine works. We know what are search engines: Google, Yahoo, Bing, all these things are search engines, and we will be using Google. So how Google works, that means how Google exactly works. There are 4 steps which Google follows. The first one is crawling. These steps you need to remember because you'll be using these steps in on-page optimization, and on-page SEO is very like 70% you need to do on-page only. So it's important. How Google works. The first step is crawling. Now I'll take Paint and I'll explain. So, could you tell me where all our websites are present? Your website, my website, every website, where are they present?
Server?
Yes, correct. So now all our websites are present in the server. ODMT, Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, each and every website like this, everybody's website will be present in the server. Now what is crawling is collecting the data is known as crawling. Collecting the data from your website is only known as crawling. Now assume that this is Google. What Google does is, as all your websites are present in the server, Google comes and collects the data from each website, from each and every website. It will enter my website, it will enter your website, and from each website, from how many websites are there in the server, from those many websites, Google will come and collect the data from those websites. That collecting the data is only known as crawling. There is a software called Crawler, which is a Google software called Crawler. That software will enter into the server and enter each and every website and collects the data. So collecting the data is only known as crawling. See, now you have joined the course. If you didn't join the course, will you able to give a review regarding ODMT digital marketing course? That means without collecting the information, you won't be able to show the result. Same like that, if Google does not collect the information from each website, do you think Google will show this particular results over here? Now for digital marketing or training in Hyderabad, these many results I'm able to see in 10 pages or so many pages. See, all these websites I'm able to see. If Google does not collect the data from all these particular websites, then I will not be able to see the result over here. That means Google has collected data from all these websites, from Saurav Jain, all these websites. From each and every website, Google has collected the data. See, Google, 100% Google will collect the data. The thing is, in on-page optimization, you will learn later, that is day after tomorrow's class, how Google will collect, like you have to submit the data to Google. But even if you don't submit the data to Google, Google will enter your website for sure. I told you Google should collect the data, then only Google will show the result on SERP. Even if Google does not collect the data, even if you did not submit your website to Google, Google still enters into your website and collects the data. If you submit your website to Google, the process is faster. Like if I submit my website to Google, then Google will enter into a website within few hours, like hardly 8 hours or 12 hours. But if I don't submit my website to Google, then Google will take at least 15 days, 1 month. We don't know when Google will enter, but Google will enter for sure to collect the data. So if you want that fast method, then you need to submit your website to Google. It's up to you. If you want your website to be collected very fastly, that means if you want to show your website on SERP, then you need to submit your website to Google. Otherwise, if you are a little bit lazy and all, then you can wait for some time so that Google will come and collect the data. So collecting the data from the websites is only known as crawling. And which software collects the data? Crawlers is a software which collects the data. Now, the second method is indexing. Okay, Google has collected the data. Now, assume that we are in a library and you want to read some novel. And in the library, each and every part will be organized, right? Some science books, some history books, every book, every part will be organized. Like in one place, only history will be located. In one place, only science will be located. In one place, only novels will be located. If that organization is not done, in such a big library, will you be able to find your novel? The particular novel, the only particular novel which you wanted to read, will you be able to find it? It will be very difficult. So after collecting the data, what Google does is it will organize the data. That means it will categorize the data. Categorizing the data is what is known as indexing. First, it will collect the data. That means first it will collect the information. Then it will categorize the information. That means now assume that this is some block, and here same like posts and products. How we have done, it's exactly like that. So here this is, assume that this is news block, and assume that this is some interior designing block, and this is some education digital marketing block or something, education block. Now, assume that this is news website and this is also news website. These two websites are related to news. Now, what Google does is after collecting the data, Google will take all two websites and it will categorize the data. That means these two websites, which are news website, that will come under news category. Now, assume that this is some interior designing website, it will come over here. Like this, Google will categorize the data. That means sorting the data or organizing the data is only known as indexing, categorizing the data. Now I'll tell you one example. Assume that somebody has searched for MS Dhoni. He's my favorite cricketer, so I always take his example only. So let's take a keyword as MS Dhoni. Now somebody has searched for MS Dhoni. How Google exactly categorize the data? Google will never tell you how it categorizes the data. It's just that we can assume. So I'm also assuming and I'm telling you. Now, there are different categories, right? Some fashion category, some travel category, news category, what else? Some technology category and some sports category. Assume that these are some of the categories. There will be n number of categories, but I'm just taking 5 categories over here. So news, fashion, travel, news, tech, sports. Now MSD comes under which category? He comes under sports category, right? In sports also there are different kinds of sports. Indoor sports will be there, outdoor sports will be there, indoor and outdoor. Now in indoor sports also different kinds of sports will be there, and in outdoor also different kinds of sports will be there. Let's leave about indoor. Let's take outdoor. So in outdoor what sports will be there? Can anybody tell me?
Football.
Football.
Hockey.
Football, hockey, and cricket. Okay. Now again one more. This particular keyword does not come under football and it does not come under hockey also. It comes under cricket because MSD plays cricket, so it comes under cricket. In cricket also there are different teams: Australia, England, India. Again, in this MSD comes. So layers, just observe the layers. There are 5 layers. Like this, Google will categorize the data. So optimization is nothing but now what I have told you, that this particular keyword is taking some seconds and this particular keyword is taking some seconds to show the particular result. Why the seconds varies, why the time varies? Because of the layers only the time varies. Now the time taken to show your result on SCRP depends on the layers. Now here, how many layers are there? That much time it will take. We do not know how Google exactly categorizes the data, but we can assume that Google categorizes the data in this way. Now, for this, maybe some 0.87 seconds, some layers might be there. For this, 0.75 seconds. So for this particular keyword, the layers are less and compared to this particular keyword. So the time taken to give the particular result on SCRP depends on the layers. So here, how many layers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how they categorize the data. See, if you do not categorize the data, I search for some keyword for digital marketing training in Hyderabad and some other result is appearing to me. Some sports result or something else, something other than digital marketing. Then it is unfair to the user. To make sure that mistake does not happen, you will not only collect the data but also categorize the data. When you categorize the data only, you will be able to show the result in a particular order. Otherwise, jumbling will happen. I'm searching for some particular keyword and something else will appear. So categorizing the data is also very important. Now coming to calculating relevance. Calculating relevance. Calculating relevance is nothing but there are some ranking factors. Now, I have searched for a particular keyword for digital marketing training in Hyderabad. And if you scroll down, this IIT.co is ranking at 4th position. And this particular person is ranking at 5th position. And this particular person is ranking at 6th position. 7th position, whatever it is. Now, who decides who should come on top and who should come on second position, third position? Everybody's niche is digital marketing only. If you observe, I'm not getting any irrelevant content because they have already categorized the data. That is the reason I'm seeing the proper content only. But who will decide who should come on first or second or third? There are some ranking factors. Obviously, Google decides who should come on first position, second position, and all. But Google decides who should come on top with the help of some ranking factors. So there are at least 200 ranking factors, but some of the important ranking factors are keywords. The keywords you use in your website. Now, for you, keyword is nothing but just a query, but keyword has a lot of meaning to it. You'll learn what is exactly keyword in on-page optimization. For now, just keep in mind that keyword, the number of keywords you use in your website matters. So, first one is ranking factors. The second one is original content. Always write original content. Do not copy your content. If you copy your content, Google will hit your site. There are Google punishments also, so Google will hit your site. Google calculates the ranking factors upon the keywords you use. If you are using original content or if you are copying the content, then lengthy content. Lengthy content. Always write more content in your website. Now, if you observe ODMP, whole ODMP will be of content only. There are hardly some images in ODMP. Google loves content. The more content you write, Google will be impressed. If you write more content, Google loves it. So always write more content in your website. Your website should consist of content, that is lengthy content. Lengthy content is one of the ranking factors. If you have lengthy content, there are chances that you'll be ranking little bit higher when compared to the person, when compared to the website who do not have a lengthy content. So lengthy content and secure website, that is HTTPS versus HTTP. Always have a secure website. If you do not have a secure website, then Google, okay, because if you have other ranking factors, then you might rank on SCRP. But the thing is, if you have secure website, then you will be in a better position. So these are some of the ranking factors. Upon these ranking factors, Google will decide who should come on top position and who should come on second, third, fourth position. So that means this particular website is better than this particular website. This particular website is better than this particular website. So that is how Google calculates the ranking factors. That is, calculates the relevancy upon this ranking factors. Now coming to retrieving results. My spelling might be wrong. Okay. Retrieving results. What is retrieving results? Okay, first Google has collected the data, then Google has categorized the data, then upon the ranking factors, Google is also calculating the relevancy. Then what is the last step? Displaying the results on SCRP. Displaying the results on SCRP. This is only known as retrieving results. First collect the data, then categorize, then see who is better, that is first position, second position, third position, calculate the relevancy. Then the fourth one is Google will display the results upon all these factors. So this is how search engine works. Crawling, indexing, calculating relevancy, and retrieving results. Any doubts in this, how search engine works?
No.
SCRP layout. I told you what is SCRP. Here, SCRP is nothing but search engine result page. Google is search engine. If you search for particular keyword, Google will show you the result. I mean, search engine result and this complete thing is known as a page. Always remember this SCRP. We will use this SCRP term many times in digital marketing. You have to remember SCRP. Search engine result page. So, what exactly is SCRP layout? Now, here we are unable to see some Today we are unable to see any ads over here. Let's not waste the time, but I'll tell you what it is. SCRP layout. SCRP layout, general SCRP layout. Here, when you search for a particular keyword, top 4 some ads will be there. Here's some ad of button you can see over here. That is not exactly a button, but just ad mark. So top 4 ads will be there. In between top 4 ads, in bottom some serial one ad is there. This is a Google ad. It's not an organic result. So top 4 ads, bottom 3 ads, and in between 10 organic results. 10 organic results in the sense that are SEO results. SEO is an organic result. So top 4 ads, bottom 3 ads, and in between 10 organic results is an SCRP layout. That is a general SCRP layout. But sometimes, see now for this particular keyword, I'm not seeing any ad over here. What I told top 4 ads, bottom 3 ads, in between 10 organic results. Then top 4 ads should appear to me over here, right? But still they are not appearing. Sometimes it depends on keyword to keyword. Sometimes people might be running ads for this particular keyword. Sometimes they might not be running ads for this particular keyword. So we can't do anything for that. But general SERP layout is top 4 ads, bottom 3 ads, and in between 10 SEO results, that is 10 organic results. So top 4 ads, that is Google ads, and bottom 3 ads, these are also Google ads. In between Google ads, that is 4 and 3, that is 10 organic results. This is general SERP layout, but sometimes your ads might not appear. It depends on the people who are running advertisements and what. If they are not running ads for this particular keyword, we can't use it. So this is the general SERP. Top 4 ads, 10 organic, and bottom 3. Now SERP features.
I can't hear you properly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, fine.
Did you listen to this, Pranita? Top 4, bottom 3, and 10 organic results?
Yeah, I heard, but I'm getting low voice from you.
Okay. Just let me know if you're getting again the same issues happening.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, SERP features. How to apply shampoo. Let's see. If I'm searching for this particular keyword, then a video is appearing to me over here. Now, how to prepare biryani. If I'm searching for this particular keyword, then if I click over here, I'll directly enter into YouTube. This is a YouTube video. Then how to go to Banjara Hills. If I'm searching for this particular keyword, then some location, means some map is appearing to me. COVID cases. And for this particular keyword, COVID cases, some graph is appearing to me. Like this, the features of SERP always depend on the keyword user has searched for. For this particular keyword, I'm able to see some graph. For this particular keyword, I'm able to see some map. And for this, some YouTube video. For this, some normal video. And for some things, you'll be able to see images and all. So the features of SERP always depend on the keyword searched by an user. So SERP consists of paid results and organic results. Paid results are Google results, that is Google ads. Paid results are Google ads, as we already know. These organic results are SEO results. These organic results consist of images, video, graph, map, and so on. So this is SERP features. The features of SERP always depend on the keyword searched by an user. Okay. We already know what is SEO, that is search engine optimization, but what is the definition of SEO? SEO is nothing but it is a technique of making your website on top of SERP for keywords searched by an user. You need to remember this definition. SEO in the sense search engine optimization. But what is search engine optimization? It is a technique of making your website on top of SERP for keywords searched by an user. That means for a particular keyword, you should rank on SERP. That means you need to come on first position, second position, and all. We need to try to be on the first page of the SERP. That is our main goal. So SEO is this. Now coming to SEO techniques. SEO techniques. I'm not writing in capital letters, but SEO should be in capital letters. Of page SEO, technical SEO. These are some of the SEO techniques. Now let's learn what exactly are these techniques. Black hat, white hat, gray hat, on page, off page, and technical SEO. Let's start with black hat SEO. What exactly are black hat techniques? The first one is keyword stuffing. Keyword stuffing. What is keyword stuffing? Let's go to Paint. Now assume that this is your website. Assume that this is your website and somebody has searched for a keyword called digital marketing training in Hyderabad. What did I tell you over here in the crawling? I told you, you need to submit your website to Google so that Google collects the data. Even if you do not submit your website to Google, Google will still collect the information. If you submit, it will enter into your website to collect the data within few hours. If you do not submit also, it will take some days time, but still 100% it is going to enter into your website and it will collect the data. So now what some people do is, see, black hat technique is a technique which you should never perform. The white hat is there, black hat is there, gray hat, all these techniques are there. Now suppose in chess, generally white will be there, black will be there. White has a little bit more benefit when compared to black. Same like that, white hat technique is a good technique. You should always do white hat technique. Never do black hat technique. Black hat technique is a spammy technique. Google will hit your site. Google does not like black hat technique. So please, it is a way of cheating Google. So please do not do this black hat techniques. For now, let's see what exactly are some of the black hat techniques. The first one is keyword stuffing. This is assume that this is your website and somebody has searched for digital marketing training in Hyderabad. Now you have a website of some digital marketing course or whatever it is. And in your website, complete website, you have stuffed with the word called digital marketing training in Hyderabad, whatever it is. You have stuffed with that particular keyword called digital marketing. Now, what did I tell you? Google will come and collect the data. Now, assume that Google has come to collect the data from your website. Google has come to this website to collect the data like all the websites. Now, what Google will think? Okay, whole website has digital marketing. That means this website is a very good website. Like this, Google used to think. Now, what Google would do is, now Google does not do like this, but what Google would do is, now somebody search for digital marketing in Hyderabad, Google will directly show this particular website on top of SERP, because this website has completely filled with digital marketing in Hyderabad and all. And somebody is searching digital marketing in Hyderabad, Google would tally both. Okay, digital marketing in Hyderabad user is also searching that particular keyword, and this website also has that thing only. That means this website might be related to that particular keyword. So Google would think this website is the correct website to rank on SERP. This is one of the way people would cheat Google. Even now, Google people do that, but Google will hit your site because now Google has come up with punishments, that is advancements and all. Let's go to that later. But for now, stuffing your whole website with a particular keyword is only known as keyword stuffing. Do not stuff your website with a particular keyword. So keyword stuffing, this is one of the black hat technique, because Before Google will show your website on top of SERP, because Google will think that, okay, this particular website is a very good website because they are using that particular keyword, but now it does not happen like that. Even if Google shows your website on top of SERP, Google comes up with the punishments also, and your website will be blocked permanently. So do not do keyword stuffing. Don't use one particular word or two particular words and fill it with your and fill it in your website. That is keyword stuffing. Second is changing the color of your text to the background color. Now, assume that this is your website, and what people would do is assume that this is one of the page in your website. This complete half of the page. Now, this background color is white, right? If I take white color instead of black, will you be able to see that? You will not be able to see that. Same like that, any user also will not be able to see that. But Google is not any human being. Google is a machine, right? Google will detect that something is there over here. Google is a machine, so it detects that something is there. So when Google detects what is there, what will happen at the time? They will fill that particular page with some of the keywords. That means they will do keyword stuffing here also. But the change is they will just change the color. The first method is directly keyword stuffing. The second method, here also keyword stuffing happens, but they will change the background, they will change the text color to the background color. Now, if I change this text color and if I use white color and if I write digital marketing over here, will you able to see it? No. So same like that, they would fool Google and they would fool user also. And here they would write some original content, some proper content. So as a user, as a human being, I will not be able to see what has been written over here because the content is a background color. The text is of background color. But here some original content, they will use some different colors, some black color, red color, whatever it is. So user will only see this, but user will not see this. Like this, they would fool user. But Google is machine. Google will see this also. Google will see this also. Again, what would happen? Google would see this and they would think that, okay, Google would think that, okay, they are using some proper keywords, that somebody is searching for that particular keyword, then I need to show this particular website only because both are matching. This website might be a very good website for that particular keyword. So Google would show this particular website. This is known as the second black hat technique, is changing the color of your text to the background color. Please don't follow these black hat techniques. Your website will go. Now the third one is doorway pages. Just a second. Doorway pages. Digital marketing course in Hyderabad. This is my keyword, and some websites are ranking on SERP. I have clicked on this particular website and I have seen their content. Assume that I didn't like their content. Then what I will do? I will go back. Now, will I click over here on this particular website again? Because I didn't like their content only, I'm back, right? So I'll click on second website. Assume I have clicked on second website also. But again, first website is only appearing to me over here. I didn't like their content. That is the reason I went back and I have clicked on the second result. But again, first website is only ranking over here. This is also one of the black hat technique. You should not do like this. You are wasting the user's time. It is unfair to the user. So this is one of the black hat technique. Doorway pages, in the sense, you are clicking on something, you didn't like their content, you are going back again, you are clicking on the second result or the third result, again they are only appearing. That is only known as doorway pages. It is also one of the black hat techniques. Many people do this. This is generally hackers and all, and these people do this doorway pages and all. So this is only known as doorway pages. Now coming to gray hat techniques. Gray hat techniques. What is gray hat technique is, I told black is a bad one and I told white is a good one. Can anybody tell me What can be gray? Yes. White is a good one, which we need to do. Black is the one which we should not do. And what can be gray? Gray is the medium. It is not good, not bad. It is something in between. Gray hat text. Sometimes you can do this, but we do not know. Sometimes Google might hit your site, but if it's your luck, then Google will not do anything. So gray hat technique, the first one is clocking. Clocking. Question, what is crawling? Question, what is crawling? Crawling.
Crawling?
Yeah, crawling.
No idea.
Collecting the data. See, I told you, right, how search engine works. Crawler comes to collect the data from your website. Then only Google shows the result on the SCRP. So crawling is nothing but collecting the data. Now coming to cloaking, what people do is, as I told you that Google comes to collect the data, you need to first submit your website to the Google. Then Google comes and collects the data. That is a different part that Google, even though if you do not submit, Google still comes and collects the data. But assume that you have submitted your website to Google and Google has come to your website to collect the data. Now what these people do is, these hackers and all, they show one website to the user and they show one website to the Google. Now suppose I have searched here on the SCRP, I have searched for some keyword and I have clicked on this particular website. What will happen is, suddenly if I click over here, suddenly they will redirect me to some other irrelevant content. Redirecting to some irrelevant content without your knowledge is only known as clocking. Okay, this is not any clocking. It happen over here. I've just clicked on this digital ready website and I'm able to see their content only. But sometimes, if you have observed, this might happen to you many times. You have clicked on the particular content to read that particular content, but suddenly you have been redirected to some other irrelevant content. So at that time, what happens is they have used this method called crawling. What they will show to Google is, they will show some proper content to Google so that Google ranks their website on SCRP. So Google has trusted that and they will show that on SCRP. That means they will show their website on SCRP. But again to user, when user clicks on their website, what happens is they will suddenly redirect you to some other irrelevant content. Redirecting to some irrelevant content without user's knowledge is only known as cloaking. Redirecting to irrelevant content without user's knowledge. Because you do not know, right? You are going to redirect to some other page. You thought the content will be some good content. But when you click on that content, some irrelevant content will appear. So redirecting to irrelevant content without user's knowledge is only. It is one of the gray hat techniques. Do not follow it. Because it is unfair to the user. You have to build the trust of the user. You have to gain trust from the user. If you do this type of thing to the user, then obviously they will not return to your website on the second time. So cloaking is one of the gray hat techniques. Coming to the second gray hat technique is duplicate content. Do not write, do not fill your
I'm not
website.
able to hear you clearly.
I'm so sorry. Now, Pranita?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Second one is duplicate content. Always write original content in your website. There are tools where we can figure out if it is a duplicate content or an original content. I will tell about those tools later, but we can figure out whose content is original and we can figure out whose content is duplicate. So always write original content only. Do not copy the content from other websites. Google will punish your site. Google will hit 100%, Google will hit your site. So do not use do not use duplicate content. Old domains. Old domains. Now some people, maybe they have a loss in their business or whatever, for whatever reason, they will close their business. That means they will have a website with that, but they will not be using it, those websites. That means some expired websites will be there. Some people, what they do is, if they are planning a new business and all, smartly they will purchase some old domains. There are places where you can buy old domains. See, there are some platforms over here where we can purchase old domains. What people do is, they'll purchase old domains. If you purchase old domains, do you think it is fair to the person who has purchased their domain some 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and do you think it is fair to the new person who has purchased their domain with just recently? It is unfair to both also. You have just launched your website, like you have just started your website, but still you have started your business, but still you are using an old domain. What happens? What is the difference between an old domain and a new domain? Old domains have a very good value. That means some 20-year-old website, 20-year-old website, there are high chances for them to rank on SERP. What I told, ranking factors, old domain is one of the ranking factors. If your website is old, then there is a chance that you'll rank on SERP very easily. So smartly people will purchase old domain. Do not purchase old domains. See, if you purchase also, nothing will happen, because it is not a black hat technique, it is a gray hat technique. But technically you should not purchase old domains, because it is unfair to the person who really has an old domain. That means who has a website from 10-20 years, and it is really unfair to the person who has just purchased a new domain also. So Google does not like that in both the cases. But some people still practice this. Old domains do not purchase, because old domains have a very good authority. They can rank easily on the SERP and all. That is the reason it will be unfair to the other people. So Google does not like the persons who have purchased the old domains. Now coming to the last one, that is spammy backlinks. Spammy backlinks. What exactly is spammy backlinks? See, backlink is nothing but, there is a whole topic of off-page SEO where you learn about backlinks. 1 week you will be doing only backlinks. So please do not concentrate on this for now. Spammy backlinks. Spammy backlink is also one of the gray hat techniques. I'll just tell you simply what is a backlink for now. Backlink is nothing but, I'll open ODMT. Now, if I click on digital marketing, this is some link. Just click on digital marketing and see where it is going. When I click on digital marketing, I'm still on ODMT website only. That means it is an internal link. I am giving a link to myself, but to other page of my website only. So it is known as an internal link. Giving a link to yourself is an internal link. Now see over here, if I click on fees, I will land to some other website. bluefountainmedia.com. Blue Fountain Media is different from ODMT, but I'm landing into their website. Now, giving a link to some other person is known as outbound link. Link to yourself is known as internal. Link to some other person is known as outbound link. Now, ODMT has given an outbound link to Blue Fountain Media. Then what Blue Fountain Media got? Blue Fountain Media has got an backlink from ODMT. You getting a link from somebody is known as backlink. You giving a link to somebody is known as outbound link. You giving a link to yourself is known as internal link. There are 3 types of links: internal, outbound, and backlink. Internal and outbound, you will be generally doing an on-page SEO, and backlink completely we will be doing an off-page SEO. Off-page SEO is completely of backlink techniques only. So if you are getting a link from somebody, is known as backlink. You are giving a link to somebody is known as outbound, and you are giving a link to yourself is known as internal link. So spammy backlinks. Spammy in the sense there are some websites whose domain authority will not be good. Here backlink techniques will be there in off-page SEO. And there are some spammy websites will be there who just do the business of giving backlinks. Like if you get a backlink from somebody, it is very good for SEO purpose. Like if you get a backlink from somebody, there are high chances that you'll be ranking on SCRP. So generally people aim for backlinks. And why will somebody give a backlink to other website? Obviously everybody will be in a competition. They do not like giving a backlink to somebody. That is, they do not like giving an outbound link to somebody. So generally there are some websites, there are some people who do their business. That means you pay them money, then they'll be giving you a backlink. Those kinds of websites are known as spammy websites, and getting a link that is backlink from those websites is known as a spammy backlink. There are 17 techniques which you will learn in off-page SEO. That is backlink techniques. 1 week whole backlink will be there. So this is a spammy backlink. Why? So black hat is done and gray hat is done. Black hat you should never do. Gray hat also you should never do. But it is little bit okay when compared to black hat. It is not neither good nor bad. And coming to white hat SEO. White hat SEO is a method which we will be following. This is what exactly you'll be doing in SEO. In white hat, on page, off page, and technical. All these three comes under white hat SEO. So on page SEO, off page SEO, and technical SEO, that is server side optimization. That means you know your websites are present in the server, but you do not know how server exactly works. So how the server works, you'll be learning in technical SEO. And on page, that is on page SEO is loved by Google. 70% you need to follow this method. So on page and off page is completely filled with backlinks. All these three will come under white hat SEO. These are the techniques of SEO: black hat, white hat, gray hat, on page, off page, and technical. So these are the SEO techniques. Now coming to other topic, just give me a minute. Okay. Keyword research techniques. Let's go to keyword research techniques. First one is brainstorming. See, somebody has searched for digital marketing training in Hyderabad, then these people are appearing. Why not some other person is appearing, some interior designer or some business, some whatever it is, some other niche person is not appearing over here? Why only these people who are related to digital marketing are only appearing for this particular keyword? Because these people have targeted this particular keyword. That means in on-page SEO, they have targeted this particular keyword. That is the reason they are appearing. Now, interior designer person, why will he target this particular keyword called digital marketing? Because somebody is searching for digital marketing, that means they are interested in digital marketing only. Even if an interior designing website targets a digital marketing, there is no use for them. Because a person who is interested in digital marketing, he will not click on, he has come on SERP, he has searched for this particular keyword to see the results regarding digital marketing, not to see the results regarding interior designing. So at that time, you need to target particular keywords like which are related to your niche only. Now, how to target these particular keywords? How to know for which keywords I should rank and for which keywords I should not rank? Now, one person might be searching digital marketing training in Hyderabad. One more person might be searching digital marketing course in Hyderabad. Some other person might be searching something else, and some other person might be searching something else. We do not know how people are going to search. We cannot go into their brain and see how the person can search, because everybody thinks differently. So the first thing is how to research which keyword to use and which keyword to not use. Is first one is brainstorming. That means you have to think. The first one is just thinking. Digital marketing training in Hyderabad, digital marketing course in Hyderabad, digital marketing in Hyderabad, digital marketing classes in Hyderabad, online digital marketing in Hyderabad. Like this, you need to think. So that for this particular keywords, your website will rank on SERP. Brainstorming is nothing but just thinking. I mean, just assuming what people might search on SERP. It just depends on you. How do you think? The second one is Google Suggest. Google Suggest. Now, if you observe over here, digital marketing training in Hyderabad is my keyword. I have searched for this keyword. Still, I mean, if I have searched for this particular keyword. If you see over here, Google is suggesting me some keywords called digital marketing training in Hyderabad, free digital marketing course in Hyderabad, digital marketing course with internship in Hyderabad. So what it indirectly means is Google is telling that people are searching for these particular keywords. If Google is suggesting you something, see, Google suggests. The keyword research technique is only known as Google suggest. Here, Google is suggesting me these keywords. Why Google is suggesting me these keywords? Because people are searching for this particular keyword. So indirectly, Google is telling you, if you want, you can use these keywords to rank on SERP. For these keywords, you can use your website and rank on SERP. So the second method is Google suggest. All these things are suggested by Google. So Google is telling you to use a particular keyword that is only known as Google suggest. Now coming to the third part, which is Uber suggest. Uber suggest. What is an Uber suggest? Uber suggest is a tool. I will tell you, I'll show you that tool to you. It is a very good tool. It is a paid tool, but per day, every day you can use three free results. If you have a number of Gmail accounts, then it is good for you. It is by Neil Patel. He is an expert in SEO, like a very worldwide famous expert in SEO. This is his tool. Uber suggests free keyword tool. It is not completely free, just three searches per day. Now enter a domain or a keyword over here. Now let's search over here something called digital marketing training in Hyderabad. Now for this particular keyword, and you can enter your domain also, such as ODMT and all, and you can see for ODMT which keyword should be used and all. So digital marketing training in Hyderabad, for this particular concept, what keywords I need to use, Uber suggest will let me know. It is a keyword research tool. So just click on search over here. Now let's wait. Okay. Now see over here. Digital marketing training in Hyderabad, digital marketing course in Hyderabad, digital marketing, so many things. Online digital marketing course in Hyderabad. All these things, all these keywords you can use to rank on SERP. That means all these keywords you need to use in your content of your website, so that for this particular keywords, you will be ranking on SERP. So assume that digital marketing is my niche, which I entered over here, digital marketing training in Hyderabad. And Uber suggest is suggesting me some keywords which I need to use in my content. Now see the trend, some graph is showing me, he's telling me to use all these keywords. And volume, you can see the volume over here. Volume is nothing but the number of searches this particular keyword has during a month. That means it might have this many searches. And CPC, just leave about CPC for now. CPC will come under Google Ads. And SEO difficulty, estimated competition in organic search. The higher the number, the more the competition. That means the competition is 6 over here. So the competition is not that much high when compared to this particular keyword. When compared to digital marketing training in Hyderabad and digital marketing course in Hyderabad, which keyword has more competition? Digital marketing course in Hyderabad has more competition when compared to training in Hyderabad. So you should figure out for which keyword you should rank and for which keyword you should not rank. Now, yours is a very new website. You have just launched your website, and obviously some old websites will be there which have old domains and very famous websites. Obviously, for them, it will be easy to rank on SERP. If it's a very new website, you have just started, do not target high difficulty keywords. Because even if you target high difficulty keywords, As I told, SEO is a slow process. It is a organic process. It will take at least 6 months of time to rank on SERP. Do not aim for high competitive keywords. Go with keywords which have a less competition, so that only less people will be there in the competition. In those less people, you will be ranking on top of SERP. So at least for that particular keyword which do not have lots of competition, there will be a chance for you to rank on SERP. So digital marketing training in Hyderabad, digital marketing course in Hyderabad. If it is a new website, then go for this particular keyword. If it is a proper website, if you can wait for a longer time, then you can go for this particular keyword. Otherwise, you can use both. It's up to you. Now, online digital marketing course in Hyderabad is there. Digitalness digital marketing course training in Hyderabad is there. Now, you guys tell me, can I use this particular keyword in my website? Can I use Digitalness? Digitalness is an institute in Hyderabad. Can I use the Digitalness digital marketing course training in Hyderabad for ODMP?
No.
No, you should not use such keywords. Do not use free digital marketing training in Hyderabad. When you're not providing free digital marketing course, do not take the keywords for which you can rank on SCRP, free digital marketing or something like that. Do not lose the trust of the user. So always use the keywords which are related to you only. Now, let's see, ODMP, we will enter a keyword, or you can enter the domain name also. So I'm just copying ODMP URL and I'll paste over here. You can try with the keyword or you can try with the domain also. Now, where is it? Yeah, over here. ODMP search. When you work for a client, this report you need to send to your client. Now, see, I have searched for a ODMP and I want to see the SEO, how SEO is exactly working for ODMP. Now, organic keywords which ODMP used is 11,606 keywords are there in the website. There are 100,000 of posts are there, so all that combined, it has that much. Organic monthly traffic. Monthly, how much traffic ODMP gets? 3,505 is the organic monthly traffic. Domain authority, page authority is a different topic. It's not a very big topic, but domain authority is nothing but a value. Each and every website will have a value. If it is an older domain will have a slightly higher value when compared to a newer domain. So domain authority is just a value of your website. How to check domain authority and how to check page authority, you'll be learning in later classes. And how many backlinks ODMP has got? 3,218 backlinks ODMP has got. Getting a backlink from other person, that is from other website, is a very difficult task. Nobody gives you a backlink simply, because if you get a backlink, then there is a high chances that you will be ranking on top of SERP. So our aim should be organically you need to rank on SERP, and you need to aim for backlinks accordingly. That means parallelly you have to make you have to aim for backlinks. But if you think that instead of doing on page, that is very organic method, instead of doing hard work, I will just ask people to give backlinks, then it will not work out like that. Only 30% you need to do backlinks, 70%, because Google also has come to know that people are just trying for backlinks and they are getting backlinks. So Google is not accepting like that. You have to do both parallelly, 70-30. That is the ratio which you need to follow 100%. So getting the backlink is a very difficult task. Nobody will give you like that. So how to get a backlink, you'll be learning in off-page SEO. 3,218 backlinks ODMP has got. Now 7-day free trial is there. So you can see the graph over here. In August 2021, 2,568 visitors were there. In September, 2,797 visitors were there on the website. When compared to October it was high. That is 3,505 visits were there on the website. And SEO keyword ranking also you can see over here. It is a free trial. So yeah. See, in July 2021, 11 keywords from ODMP website were ranking on first 3 positions. That means 11 different keywords when somebody was searching, ODMP was ranking at 1 to 3 position. It is a very big, it is a huge thing to rank on first 3 positions. Very huge thing. Nobody will rank simply like that. Now 67 keywords rank in position between 4 to 10. And 2714 keywords position between 11 to 50. And 3029 keywords rank in position 51 to 100. And let's see October score. In October, 10 keywords were ranking at top 3 positions, 121 at 4 to 10, 5,619 at 11 to 50, and 5,856 keywords rank in 51 to 100 position. Now, organic keywords, how many are there? 11,606 are organic keywords. If you calculate all these things, it will be 11,606 only. 5,000, 5,000, something 11,000. It will become again all this. If you calculate, it will be that much only. So all these keywords, if you differentiate, they are ranking at some different positions. Now top pages which are viewed by the see, this is the top page. Course syllabus people are viewing a lot, and for this particular page they have given a backlink. 15 people have given a backlink. How many incoming hyperlinks from other website to this website? That means somebody giving you a link, that is known as backlink. You can see which pages are which pages people are searching more or they are landing into. And top keywords, how does Google Ads provide control and all? So people are using for this particular keyword, they are ranking on top positions. Position is 16, position is 17, position is 18, ODMT, then second position and all. For these keywords, they are ranking at these positions. You can see like this. So when you work for a client or for your company also, if you want to know how your SEO is performing, then Uber Suggest is a very good tool. There are many tools which you'll learn later, but Uber Suggest is one of the very good tool where you can understand how your SEO is working for your website. Then coming to the last keyword research technique, that is a keyword planner. Keyword planner you'll not learn now because keyword planner will be under Google Ads. Google Ads is a tool which we'll be using to run ads. In that Google Ads account, there is a different tool called Keyword Planner. So Keyword Planner, we will learn later in Google Ads. So Keyword Planner is also one of the keyword research technique. So this is about keyword research techniques. Brainstorming, Google Suggest, Uber Suggest, and Keyword Planner. Uber Suggest is most important. You need to remember Uber Suggest to see how your SEO is performing for the particular website. Now, in tomorrow's class, we will learn Google algorithm or advancements or punishments, and we will see how on-page SEO works. Like I told you, Google collects the data, but what exactly Google collects, we will learn tomorrow. And all these things we'll be learning tomorrow. For now, any doubts, guys? Pranita? Are you there?